doing it? Clock ticking?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful, brilliant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do a piece of work here, which is Batman on a gargoyle. It's supposed to be Batman Fugitive, but I think the costume's the same as normal. I'm thinking side view in this case. So starting with a basic mannequin figure, but very loose. I just want to kind of plot out very quickly what's going on with so I want to get a nice curve to it, gestural curve, 3/4 side view on the head. I have to size up those legs, that's fine. Sometimes I'll just start with a quick sketch. I mean, that's why you're working with a quick loose pencil, and of course the eraser is always my best friend. I think one of the artists said glibly on one point when interviewed, "Oh, I don't get paid to erase." But you know, you get paid to do a good drawing, and if that involves an eraser and a pencil, then more power to it, I say. Okay, now I'm just going to have a nice kind of a C-curve composition through the figure. And I think I'd like to sort of pull that arm down and do one of those sort of gnarly hand gestures. And I'm thinking maybe hand up like this. So I'm just getting a basic massing of where I want the hand to be for now. Because it's Batman, he's going to have the cape. I'm sort of thinking of the cape sort of flourishing back off of the elbow, off of the forearm here. So I just want to get that happening. Now, what did I say about gnarly hand? Okay. So I just want to change the direction here at the palm. Typically, when I'm working out a hand with spread fingers, I will work out the first finger and the last fingers, and then find my way to the in-between fingers. It's nice to turn the page upside down when you're doing a thing like this, but very often you don't really see what you've got until you turn it right side up. So I have to get that done really quickly. There we go. Get that thumb in position. Okay, so the old gnarly hand thing happening. Do I like it? Do I like it? Yeah, it's okay. I like it. I like it enough. Even more foreshortening on that. And also I'm worried about the tangent with that knee running right into the chest here. So what I'd like to do is just push this thing right over. With a big knee coming at you. The gargoyle. Because I don't want to lose that hand completely. So whatever I'm doing design-wise for this piece, I need to get it up sort of like this. Start to modify this based on what I want to do with that. I think maybe it'd be kind of nice to show a little more of the ankle and change the direction here at the foot, and then maybe that's what I need to do is just drop that knee down a little bit lower. I don't mind doing that because it creates a nice angle between the two knees, which works well with the perspective, adds a little drama to it. Again, I want to show the hip construction back here. I don't want to lose out on that little bit of the anatomy, even though I move the leg over, only because of the fact that if you don't, people are going to wonder what's going on. Even though you're doing everything right, if you hide it too cleanly behind something like this leg, this shin and the knee, then people are going to wonder what's going on. So just give it a little bit of definition. Okay, I start sorting out where I'm going to ultimately go with this hand. So an arcing curve for the knuckles, throw in a bit of the thumb. We start to see a fist forming. the elbow, Batman's. So just kind of getting a general mapping of what we're going to do with that head. Sockets, get the sockets in. It's a 3/4 side view, so you really got to go narrow with the socket on the far side. He's looking grim, so nice thin slit for a mouth. Just start to wrap the cape around him a bit. Okay, now we start to lay in a few basic features. I keep thinking that the insert point for that leg should drop a little lower. So what I want to do is just angle the butt down a little bit lower. Start the leg here, the thigh, and then I'm thinking, can I just pull that down and do something like that? It makes the torso feel a little bit longer just to drop that insert point for the leg. So I kind of like the effect of it. Start a little bit of muscle definition, and of course I should start thinking about the bat insignia on the chest. Just get that roughed in. He's got his belt, so I think that with the packs hanging off the back. I think with Batman Fugitive, which is what this is, he had those big military-style side packs on his outfit. None of that lean, trim utility belt business. So let's just get a rough of those packs wrapping around. Trying to get the feeling of them wrapping around the body a bit. The knees. Okay, so he's got those wonderful pieces coming off the gloves, so I want to get them. Of course, it's a steep perspective, so they're going to kind of be mashing into each other a bit. So something like that. Take it around. First finger tends to push forward a little more than the others, so I just want to work these out as a kind of rack of fingers for now, but pull this one forward, and there's that thumb again. Start getting a bit of lighting in, start to suggest what we're going to do with it. Simple, I think, straight down lighting. I mean, I could do lighting from below. But I kind of like the strength of the straight down lighting from above, so I'm going to just follow through with that for now. I always think of that as being the Francis Ford Coppola lighting, because he was always doing this really super strong lighting from above in the Godfather series. So stick with that. Push that bat ear back a little bit, I think, from the look of it. Okay, defining a little bit of the muscle tone. The ribs in there. The lats. Good drop shadow in there. See this thing through. Start refining this a bit more. Again, just adding a little bit of anatomy to it to start with, and gradually building that up. You know, I kind of think that I like that a little bit higher up. You kind of split the difference between the upper and lower leg. Application of a little bit of anatomy. Drape shadow from the body itself. Start to work out this hand a little bit better. Sort out the knuckles and the curve through the knuckles. Wrap that thing around, the cape around him a bit. Maybe make that a little bit more flamboyant, coming off of his arm. Start to define the form of that knee a bit better. A little bit of buckling up of the boot around the ankle. Musical accompaniment. Okay, I think the rough is ready for some finishing, but that's a story for another time.
Now it's not stopping.
Oh.
Really?
You wanted it on so badly, now I never want to